me be. I want to sleep. Pile of coin, and they'll share with us.
Horse shit. They're the ones who owe a pile of coin, and that's why they want to get out of Bohemia. Telling you, Chief. One morning we'll wake up, and the bearmen will be gone.
So what do you think about recruiting some more men?
We could do with 2 or 3 more, all right. Another archer, someone who knows something about healing. Someone who can talk, that is.
And replacements for the bearmen.
That's why Kuttenberg makes sense. It's a silver mining town, and miners are hard as fucking nails.
Some of them might be tempted to go crushing heads for silver instead of ore.
Exactly. The town is full of Deutsches, so maybe that'll settle the bearman's yearning for Brandenburg.
I see everyone made it back in one piece.
Thank Christ. Someone up there must like us. Somehow we always manage to get out of these sticky situations.
No, someone up there, or someone down there.
Yeah, right. Well, the main thing is we made it.
So we'll go patrolling again?
We will, but not you.
What? Why not?
I found out where Jakey is. I want you to grab him, and beat everything he knows about Hagen out of him.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. But why me?
For one thing, you're reliable. And for another, you're not likely to wring his neck on sight. Which can't be said for the rest of us.
Where is he hiding?
He isn't, the little shit. He's drinking away his 30 pieces of silver in some alehouse, bold as brass. The inn on the meadow, or something like that.
The inn in the glade?
Yeah, that's the one.
I'll get going then.
Go. And when you find him, deal with him however you see fit. Just make sure you find out what he knows first.
Right, Chief.
As you wish. Here we are.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I'm looking for a young fella by the name of Jakey.
What about him?
I heard he was seen here.
Maybe, but he ain't here now.
And can you tell me where he might be?
No, I can't. He's a guest. And if I went mouthing off to anyone who came by about who was here and what they were doing, it wouldn't do my reputation much good.
Do you know who Sakuno of Rickfold is?
Nothing escapes me, lad. He's that mercenary who's been patrolling these parts of late.
Well, this Jakey betrayed his trust and lured him and his men into a trap, including me. Now, I'm sure you realise Kuno is pretty keen to lay his hand on this Jakey, and anyone who stands in his way is asking for some serious trouble.
Eh? I'd never do that. Not me.
Well then, where did Jakey get to?
Well, I was gonna throw him out on his ear at first. He strolls in here like some lord, ordering people around. He's nothing but a snot-nosed brat. But then, he showed me the weight of his person. Well, business is business. He stayed here a couple of days. Yesterday evening he was boozing here, and then went off to the woods with some wench.
To the woods? That's a very broad term in these parts.
Someone said they saw them heading south across the meadow. There's pine woods there and cliffs, and that's where they went. The girl's father was here with her, a merchant. As soon as he noticed she was gone, he went off to look for her. You might meet him.
All right. Thanks.
Farewell.
I feel quite hungry.
What do you want from me now? May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Henry, I'm sorry. Really, I am. I had no choice. I'm glad you're here, Henry. I thought I'd be stuck here till Judgment Day.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I picked up this wench at the inn, see? And we wanted to go somewhere quiet. Only the bitch whacked me on the head with a rock and fucked off with all my coin.
Did she now? And which way did she go?
I haven't a clue, but I reckon as far away from her father as she can get. She won't be going back in a hurry. I've met some mad wenches in my time, but that one was a piece of work. She could have just asked me for coin, instead of trying to smash my skull right away, and then to leave me like this.
I say that's the pot calling the kettle black.
Listen, Henry, that thing with Hagen, I didn't want to, really, but they kept threatening me, and then they offered me coin. Jesus, Henry, I've never seen a pile of coin like that in my life. Kuno wouldn't give me as much as half a groschen for a cheap wench.
Yeah, my heart bleeds. Enough. Tell me where I can find Hagen.
Hagen? Lord Zool? Yeah, I'll tell you, Henry. We're still mates, right?
Mates? After you dropped me and the others in the ship? You know we could have all been killed at that ford.
Jesus, I know, Henry. I'm sorry, truly. But look here. If I tell you where to find Zool, you'll let me go, right?
Let you go? That rock must have really scrambled your brains.
Henry, I'm really sorry. I swear. Those fellas scared the wits out of me.
I can believe that. But why didn't you tell us about it? You didn't have to betray us.
I don't know. I was confused. Please, let me go.
First, tell me where Hagen is, and then we'll see.
I won't say anything as long as I'm tied up. I know how that goes. I'll be left here for the crows.
Why did you have to betray Kuno? You could have just taken the money and done nothing.
Yeah, just like Kuno would do. You've only been with us a while. If you'd been riding with him as long as I have, you'd see through him. He passes himself off as an angel of mercy, but he's as much of a swine as any common footpad.
You're an ungrateful brat, Jakey. There's lads of your age work in the field and sweating in forges, and no one pampers them. But you get a chance others can only dream of, and what have you done with it?
But they don't risk ending up gutted in some ditch, day in, day out.
Funny you should say that, since you just came pretty close to it. And for what? You go boozing for a few days, and then you get duped by the first wench you run into. All right, I'll untie you.
Thanks, Henry. I knew you wouldn't leave me here.
Spit it out, quick.
Sure. Hagen's planning to lead a raid on Samapesh himself. He wants to torch the whole village, soon.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's awful. I'd like to stay here and talk about it, but if that's everything, I'd rather be on my way.
You think you can betray me and then just walk off with my blessing?
Wait! We had an agreement. You promised you'd let me go.
I promised to untie you. I didn't say a word about what would happen after.
You fucker! You fucking dog! What's the matter? Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I found Jakey, and I know what Hagen is planning.
Spit it out, then.
Zul plans to raid Samapesh, and he wants to lead the attack himself.
I see. And what about that treacherous little bastard?
He's dead.
Ah, well. I would have thought that news would come as a relief, but to be honest, I suppose I have a soft spot for the little fucker. Well, what's to be done? It was his own stupidity that killed him. Saddle up now. We'll ride to Samapesh right away.
All right.
There they are. I can see Zul's colours. It seems they want a parley, sir.
Parlay, eh? Right then. Let's parlay.
God be with you, Sir Kuno.
My respects, Sir Hagen.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure since the siege of Lansenbach, wasn't it?
An age ago, that was. In those days, we fought under the same banner.
We did. And even today, we may yet part friends. After all, my quarrel is not with you, but with Cobula.
The thing is, your quarrel with Lord Cobula is my affair, since he tasked me with keeping order in his lands. And you, Hagen, you are disturbing that order.
No offence, sir, but you are just a mercenary whose main concern is keeping order in his purse. My dispute with Radzig Cobula concerns a higher ideal. Cobula shamed my family over a trifling misdemeanor. He hanged my father, razed our castle to the ground, gave our property away to his family and cronies. And for that, I demand just retribution. But you don't have to stand in my way, Kuno. I'm well aware why you serve Radzig. You owe him a favor. And from what I've heard, it's not the first time you've had to pay him back. It won't be the last either. The fact of the matter is, you fight Cobula's battles for him, and you've little or nothing to show for it. If you accept my offer, on the other hand, you can ride away from here a rich man. What do you say, sir?
Kuno, you can't do it.
You're making a common mistake, Henry. There's a difference between what a man can't do and what he ought not to do. In this case, the difference is the size of Hagen's offer.
I understand. But supposing I make up that difference out of my own purse?
You? Henry, have you seen the size of that chest?
I have, but you might be surprised. And what have you got to lose, anyway? Coin is coin, and if you stay on our side, you can still keep your honor, too.
Maybe. But you'll have to pay a high price because Hagen's offer has one big advantage. I don't have to risk my life, and that of my men, to take it. So, what have you got to match that? Nothing against you, Henry, but there are greater things at stake here. I'm not going to get myself killed for Radzig, especially since there's no profit in it. Besides, I've already stuck my neck out for him long enough. Sorry, Henry. You know how things are. Times are hard. Tell Radzig, he'd do the same in my shoes. Take my advice, lad. It's better to stay alive.
Good luck!
You're Radzig's man, eh? We'll go back to Rattay. Tell him the hiding is over. I expect him to face me on the battlefield.
No. First, you'll face me. I challenge you.
Look here, lad. My quarrel is with Radzig. It's him I want to fight, not you.
You bought Kuno off with coin, but he's just a common mercenary. I serve Sir Radzig whatever the circumstances. You like to talk about honour, Sir Hagen, so I'm sure you understand I have mine too. And I will defend my liege lord.
Very well. If you want to die for your lord, I won't deny you that privilege. This will be an honourable fight, man to man. If I should fall, you're not to touch a hair on the lad's head. Got it? St. George guide my hand. Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock. Well landed.
Destroy the little fucker. Rip you to pieces like a dog. Destroy the little fucker.
Come on.
You should have taken a winning sword, sir. Give the bastard a chance.
Smash him to pieces. He'll rip you to pieces like a dog. Shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Zul. You should have taken a wooden sword, sir. To give the poor bastard a chance. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. Destroy the little fucker. Go for it, sir. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. You should have taken a wooden sword, sir, to give the poor bastard a chance. Smash him to pieces like a dog. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. Destroy the little fucker. Go for it, sir. Shame on Radzig. You should have dug your own sword, sir. To get the poor bastard a chance.
Oh dear,
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. Ha! Go smash him to pieces! Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Go Zul. For it, sir! Shame on Radzig!
Destroy the little fucker.
Fucker!
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of
Well
shit!
landed.
That's the mongrel bite! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Smash him to pieces!
He's slow as fuck.
Go for it, sir! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! He'll rip you to pieces! Go for it, sir! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Ha! Destroy the little fucker!
He's slow as fuck!
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! He'll rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy! You should have taken a wooden sword, sir! Give your poor bastard a chance! Destroy the little fucker! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Ratzing's mongrel bites! Ratzing's mongrel bites! Destroy that little fucker! He'll rip you to pieces like a dog a hair before he the tongue! You should have taken a while, sir! Give the bastard a chance!
Fuck it!
Go for it, sir! Glory to the House of Zool! Ratzing's mongrel bites! Ratzing's mongrel bites!
Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Zool! You piece of shit!
Shame on Ratzing! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit!
I haven't even started yet.
Ratzing's mongrel bites!
Go for it, sir!
Go for it, sir! Smash him to pieces! You should have dug your
He'll
own
rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy!
He'll rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy!
Destroy that little fucker!
Bites! Smash him to pieces! You should have dug your own grave,
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit!
Ratzig's mongrel bites!
Destroy the little
He'll
fucker!
rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy! Go for it, sir!
I'll slay.
Destroy the little fucker!
Well landed.
Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of
He'll
Zool!
rip you to pieces!
You should have dug your own grave! He'll rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy!
I'll slaughter
I'm going to enjoy this.
You're done. Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Smash him to pieces! You should have taken a wooden sword, sir! To give the poor bastard! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit!
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit!
He's slow as fuck!
Shame on Ratzing! Glory to the House of Zool!
Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Zool!
Go for it, sir! Ratzing's mongrel bites! Radzig's mongrel bites! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit!
Go for it, sir.
Radzig's mongrel bites! The little fucker! You should have taken a wooden sword, sir! Radzig, to give the poor bastard a chance! Shame on Radzig!
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit.
Destroy the little fucker! Go for it, sir! Shame on Radzig! Glory to the House of Thor!
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit.
Go for it, sir!
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir. Give the bastard a chance.
Radzig, mongrel bite! You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit! Smash him to pieces! You should have taken a wooden sword, sir! Give the poor bastard a chance!
What have we got here? Entertainment? Great!
Where could he vanish to? He must be here somewhere.
What's the matter? Come on! God damn! You!
Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Bring it on.
Is that the best you can do? I'll slaughter you. What's the matter? Come on.
Here!
You'll get one.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Fuck it! Fucking come on, man!
Come here, lily liver.
Yes. Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Well now, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir! Give the poor bastard a chance!
He's slow as fuck.
He's slow as fuck!
He'll rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy.
He'll rip you to pieces like a dog of hair, boy! Mongrel bites! He'll rip you to pieces like a dog a hair, boy!
Destroy that little fucker.
should have dug your own grave, you
Pieces
mongrel.
like a dog at hair, boy.
Destroy the little fucker. Shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Saul.
Smash him to pieces. Radzig's mongrel bites.
Glory to the House of Saul. Shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Saul. Go for it, sir. Shame on Radzig.
You should have dug your own
Glory
grave,
to
you
the
piece of
House
shit.
of Saul. Shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Saul.
Radzig's mongrel bites.
He'll rip you to pieces like a dog a hair, boy. Bites.
Go for it, sir.
Shame on Radzig. Glory to the
You
House
should have
of
dug your
Saul.
own grave, you
Fuck.
piece of shit. Destroy that little fucker.
Destroy the little fucker.
Destroy the little
You should
fucker.
have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. Radzig's mongrel bites.
You to pieces like a dog.
He'll rip you to pieces like a dog at hair, boy.
Radzig's mongrel bites.
Radzig's mongrel bites.
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir.
Destroy
To
pieces
give the
like
poor
a dog.
bastard a chance.
Boy.
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir. To give the poor bastard a chance.
Glory to the
He'll
House
rip
of
you to
Saul.
pieces like a dog a hair, boy. You should have taken a wooden sword, sir, to give the poor bastard a chance.
I'm slow as fuck. Radzig's mongrel bites.
Go for it, sir. You should have taken a wooden sword,
Destroy
sir.
that little
Give the poor
fucker.
bastard a chance.
Go for it, sir.
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir. Give the poor bastard a chance.
Shame on Radzig.
Go
Glory
for
to the
it,
House of
sir.
Saul.
Smash him to pieces.
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir. To give the poor bastard a chance.
Smash him to pieces. Destroy the little fucker. You should have dug your own grave, you shame on Radzig. Glory to the House of Saul.
You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. He's slow
Rip
as
you to
fuck.
pieces like a dog at hair, boy.
Smash him to pieces.
Come here, lily liver.
He's slow as fuck.
You should have taken a wooden sword, sir. To give the poor
Smash
bastard
him
a
to
chance.
pieces. Go for it, sir.
You should have dug your own grave.
Destroy that little fucker.
Slow as fuck. Go for it, sir.
Destroy that little fucker. Mongrel bite.
Glory to the House of Saul.
Go for it, sir. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit.
You should have dug your own grave.
You should have taken
piece
a
of
wooden
shit.
sword, sir.
You should have dug your own grave.
Destroy that little
You
fucker.
should have taken a wooden sword,
your
sir.
own grave,
Give the
you
poor
piece of
bastard
shit.
a chance. You should have dug your own grave, you piece of shit. Go for it, sir.
Go for it, sir.
Pieces.
Dear God, I pray for my dear
God
departed
have
husband.
mercy on his
God be
Farewell, dear friend.
Nevermore shall
the
we meet
souls
in
of
this
all the
world.
saints intercede.
May
for
God
him.
grant you rest.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
God be with you, Henry. Congratulations on winning the tournament. I'm proud of you.
Sir, we got rid of Zool.
Finally, some good news. Tell me all about it.
Well, sir, I should tell you first that Kuno betrayed us. He took Hagen's bribe right on the battlefield.
Frankly, I was half expecting it.
That treacherous bastard rode off and left me alone on the battlefield facing Hagen's company. All I could do was challenge Hagen to a duel.
God above, Henry! That was damned reckless.
Had to do something. After Kuno betrayed you, there was no one else to defend you. It would have come to a duel anyway, only with you instead of me. And as a member of your company, I had to defend you.
And you had that much faith in yourself?
Well, sir, in the time I've been in your company, I think I've proved myself capable.
That you have. So, Hagen Zool is dead.
I dealt him a fatal blow in the duel.
And his company?
Hagen told them beforehand not to intervene if he fell. And they obeyed him.
You were lucky. You can't always rely on people to keep a cool head. Anyway, you deserve a reward for your efforts. And thank you, Henry. Once again, I'm beholden to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Thank you, sir. But I'm sure you'd have managed without me.
Don't be so modest, lad. Since that catastrophe at Skalitz, I don't have many people left that I can rely on. Best go and rest now.
Thank you, sir.
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
My respects to you.
What's happened here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out of that alive, and now the plague.
Plague, you say?
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying. It's a gruesome sight.
I heard the bandits didn't get very far here, though.
Luckily, young Straw saw them still over by the cross and woke the whole village. We even captured one. He's tied up now at Melikau's place. But then, the disease came.
I'm looking for Matthias. He works as a stable hand at the stud farm.
Matthias? The brigands got him, poor lad. He's lying wounded at the stud.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
Hal? You're a sight for sore eyes. What are you doing here?
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up in the world, mate. You're here as his envoy?
Yeah, something like that. But that's not important right now.
Well, I'm glad to see you have a job. Lots of our old neighbors have been reduced to begging. If I were in your shoes, I'd get the hell out of here. There's some disease spreading.
Disease? Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the horses got sick, then other animals, and now people are falling ill too.
Oh, damn.
About this sickness. When did this plague start? The day after the raid. The horses were lying down in the stable, so we knew something was up. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started getting sick, one after the other, and then people. What are the signs that someone's getting sick? I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shakes. Some are throwing their guts up, and others are spewing from the other end. Has anyone died from it? Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so no one knows for sure if it was the plague that got him. Either way, the animals are dropping like flies, and people will end up the same for sure. Who's ill now? I don't know. What with my arm the way it is, I don't go outdoors much. But I know Melachar and Straw have sick ones at home. Are you all right? Well, at least I haven't caught the sickness. But you've been hurt? It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's badly broken, but better than a broken neck. Tell me about the raid. What do you want to know? I hear one of the raiders was taken captive. I'd like to question him. Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked up in the barn. But be careful. Why's that? That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do with him. I can tell you what he'll do with him. He'll hand him over to Sir Radzig's envoy. Me. I doubt Melachar will let him go willingly. The folk here are baying for blood. Lives have been lost. First the raid, and now this plague. God knows what they'll do. Can you describe the raiders? I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them. They weren't humans, though. They spoke Czech. You talked to them? No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in the woods, they didn't look so brave. I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of untrained villagers manage to hold off armed bandits? One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and everyone grabbed what they could. Pitchforks, axes, flails, and we went out to face them. What? You mounted an assault against them? Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women here were armed with what they could find, and they took the bastards by surprise.
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Sir Radzig won't help us with that, any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
No news has reached Rattay of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Sir Radzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
I'm not going to run errands for you. I'll speak with the captive and that's that.
You call yourself a Christian. I hope you burn in the pits of hell, you mangy cur. We're dying here, and the gentry don't give a fuck. If you think you'll get to talk with that prisoner, you're living in Cloud Cuckoo Land. I wouldn't let you see him even if you set the barn on fire. Good luck to you.
Look here, I take back what I said. I rushed things because that captive is important.
So why are you going to help us?
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well, I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
May the Lord watch over you.
What? Have you come for my wife? You're out of luck. I'm old Straw, don't you know? Straw! You've taken my son. But you shan't take my wife, you bastard.
Calm down, Straw.
You're telling me to calm down? Why the fuck should I be calm?
Because if you don't calm down, I'll make you regret it.
Oh, now we're talking. Come on then, you bastard! Come on! Here! Mrtka! Ah! Ow. Ow. Come on, you shit! Hey.
Fever. Just like Melichar's wife.
Lord. What
Fever.
are you punishing me for?
Just like Melichar's wife.
Yeah.
Everything here is fine. Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My God, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God. How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off. And now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
You wouldn't happen to know what Fritz and Matthew did here, would you?
Don't even talk to me about that. They weren't badly injured compared to most of the others here, and after lying in bed for a while, they got bored. So they started drinking. I'm trying to help people in dire need, and the two of them are drinking with that cretin Elias.
They always have been thoughtless, but at least they were punished for it. Who is this Elias, anyway?
One of the ordinal monks who helps out here. He was the one who brought the booze. All three of them got friendly pretty fast. You know what they say about birds of a feather.
And do you know what got between them?
I don't have a clue. One minute they're the best friends in the world, and then a lot of yelling and furniture flying around. They threw Fritz and Matthew out straight afterwards.
What kind of person is this Elias?
A timid kind of fellow.
And why is he being so hard on Fritz and Matthew? They're drowning in debt because of him, and it seems all they had was a small fight.
I don't know. He was the one who wanted to befriend them in the first place. I don't believe it's because of any property damage they did. It's got more to do with wounded pride.
Thank you. That's all I need.
Please.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who is it?
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
The swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba. A pilgrim was selling them a while back.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings me good fortune, and I shan't sell it.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom. May the Lord watch over you. Good luck to you.
Yeah! Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Intriguing? It's terrifying.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound uncaring.
All right. The important thing is whether you can help us.
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. Sorry, I mean to say it's most unusual. Do you know the symptoms?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis. Good luck to you.
Quiet! I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it? Farewell. And where is that Avicenna hiding? Yes, that would make sense. Lord, oh Lord, what times we live in. Could it be? No, probably not.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus. There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Out of the question. I shall spend time with the sick in order of their medical needs, not your worldly needs. May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
God be with you, Henry.
Scum!
Christ!
I'll let you go, but the weapon stays here.
If you insist. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be right back with that.
God's blessings. Take care.
I'm at your...
God be with you.